Good morning. It is July 11th. Not much going on around here today, but that's okay. We've been busy the last couple of days. We're going to start our day with our mocha shake. Mix that with some coconut coffee this morning, so that is delicious. We got our first 24 ounces of water. That's a good way to start the day. I kind of alternate while I go check my emails and see how everybody's doing. We gotta go food shopping, I think. There's no spinach. You might notice I haven't had any spinach in my shake in a while. There's no lettuce. There's no nothing. There's some frozen vegetables and there's some frozen meat, which is fine on this program. You gotta like that aspect of it. But I think it's time to go get some fresh produce and go food shopping. So that could be on the agenda for today. I'm in a grad class for distance learning. Today could be a day that I actually take a look at my curriculum and start putting some of that together. So that would be good. So, nothing spectacular going on, but that's our plan for today. We got a couple fuelings laid out behind me. That's been working really well for me lately. I'll see you in a couple hours for first snack. Okay, it's about 10:30. We're gonna have our second fueling. We're gonna go with the Crunchios. All right, here's the rest of my iced coffee. So we're gonna have this. When we're done with my cereal, we'll put the sugary milk in here. That'll make this a little extra treat. Then we're gonna go food shopping and buy some salad stuff. All right, I'll see you back here for lunch. It's about 1:30. I think I'm just gonna eat this Drizzle Chocolate Fudge Crisp bar. It's like 88 degrees out of nowhere. So I think we're gonna try to go for a little walk around my neighborhood. Not sure how successful that's gonna be. I could be back in here in about 10 minutes if I'm a gross, sweaty mess. Who knows? All right, I will see you in a couple hours where we figure out if we're either gonna make a lean and green or just a shake. This is a big mystery day. See you soon. All right, we have decided we are gonna cook because I am just too excited about this meal. So let's see what we need to cook this. We've got our non-fat Chobani Greek yogurt. We got a little bit more than a pound of chicken thighs. We need a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. We need some crushed garlic. We need a pound of zoodles, a half an ounce of dried tomatoes, and a half an ounce of dried tomatoes in oil, and a little bit of seasoning, the hot pepper and the basil. All right, I'm gonna slice up these chicken thighs and get them grilling in a pan. All right, so the first thing it told me to do was to cut the chicken thighs into strips and put a little salt and pepper on them and spray my frying pan with some Pam and heat that up. So we got those steps done, and I'm gonna put the chicken thighs in this pan and turn them golden brown. We'll do that now. So here's our chicken. It said like a pound and a third, and this is a little bit more than that, but that's okay. That's all the dicing, so that's good. People are really good at making like how they do the lean and green videos, but I do not know where to put the camera. You can either see me or you can see the food. The food is so much better to look at. So we're gonna see what we can do. This is gonna take a couple minutes. I'll take you back when it's golden brown. All right, here is our chicken thighs all cut up into strips, browning up nicely. And then I measured out a half an ounce of the wet sun-dried tomatoes and a half ounce of the completely dried sun-dried tomatoes. I'm gonna chop them up. I'll show you them when I'm done. All right, So it says when our chicken is brown, we're going to add our semi-dried and our sun-dried tomatoes with 1 tablespoon of the oil from the jar. Optional, but it adds taste, so I think we'll give that a try. Then we're going to add, it says 3 cloves of garlic, which is 1.5 teaspoons of the store-bought garlic. And then prepare your zoodles, but again, we just bought zoodles already made because that's just better for us. Once we add those in, it says to add your cream, but instead of cream, we're going to put 1.5 cups of the low-fat yogurt in there and 1/2 cup of the Parmesan cheese. Just add your salt, basil, and chili flakes and let it simmer for 10 minutes. So this is exciting, and it doesn't even take that long. Wow. All right, we'll check out my chicken, and I think we're just about ready to start adding all the stuff. Okay. All right, the chicken could use a couple minutes. We're just about done. So we'll give that about 2 minutes. Put our garlic in and our tomatoes. So again, it says 1/2 teaspoon is 1 whole clove. It says 1/2 teaspoon is a clove of garlic. So we're going to do 1.5 teaspoon here. Okay. Put in your tomatoes. And 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon. So we're just going to put in some of this. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of that to bump up the sun-dried tomato flavor. All right. So it says add them. Stir them up. Okay. Just give that a minute in there to sort of let the garlic and the sun-dried tomatoes do their thing. Okay. Now it says lower the heat and add your cream and your cheese. So we got about 1.5 cups of Greek yogurt left here. So we're going to dump that in. This Greek yogurt has served me well. We did that beef enchilada dish. We made that lasagna dish. And now we're making creamy chicken sun-dried tomato and zoodle dish. So, all right. I didn't know what I was going to do with all of this, but we found uses for it. All right. It's about 1.5 cups. And if it's not, well, that's all we got. There we go. And 1/2 cup of cheese. There we go. And 1/2 cup of parm. And then hide this very deep in the refrigerator. All right. Lower heat, add cream and parm, simmer until it melts. Okay. All in there. This looks good. Let me just stir it up and I'll show you it. But I have no head. Well, oh well. You know what my head looks like. That's usually in the video. Normally I'm just a giant talking head. So today I'll be a body without a head stirring the chicken. All right. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. So let's see. All right, so here is just the chicken, the tomatoes, the garlic, the yogurt, and the cheese. So that's gonna start to simmer, and then we're gonna add our pound plus zoodles and the seasonings of basil and a little bit of hot flake. Oh, I'm gonna cheap out on that one. Okay, show you in a sec. All right, so it's simmering. And now it says sprinkle salt, basil, and red chili flakes. So it says a teaspoon of basil. So that's gonna be your like Italian flavor for you. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle the tiniest amount of crushed red pepper, but you do that depending on how hot you like food. I'm sure that's fine. That's the best I got. Okay, and then it says put your zoodles in and just let it simmer. Zoodles. All right, so we got half zucchini, half summer squash. It's already done for us. We paid a little extra for it, but I didn't feel like zoodling all night. So this should be done after it all simmers in like 10 minutes. That's awesome. All right, so I will show it to you when it is done and all coated and nice. All right, that just has to simmer for a couple more minutes, but it looks gorgeous. It says that there are 4 servings. They count as 1 lean, 1.5 vegetable, and 3 condiments. So I bet today it's good, and then the leftovers just keep getting better. Excellent. All right, it's about 4:45, and this is tonight's lean and green. So again, that's about 1/4 of the pan. We'll put the rest in Tupperware for 3 more nights. This looks delicious. If you've been craving pasta, this hits that note perfectly. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy my lean and green. I'll see you in a couple hours for first dessert. All right, it is about 6:30. We are gonna have the chocolate cherry shake. We added a little spinach. Our dinner didn't quite have enough greens, so this should round off our greens. And make an excellent shake. So that is exciting. And we still have last dessert coming up, so I'll see you in a couple hours for that. All right, time for a second dessert, and we are gonna have chocolate pudding made with some decaf vanilla and a little bit of whipped topping. Yum. Okay. It's been a lovely, productive day. We went food shopping, we made a lean and green. Doesn't get much better than that. All right, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Put some comments down below. How's your July going? I'd love to know. I'll see you tomorrow.